pretty well. I have an article that I want to share with you, and the article that we posted on our blog this week is about 10 online marketing strategies for B2B businesses, and I want to share those 10 points with you in a minute. But before I start with this presentation, I want to thank everyone and each one of you for joining our marketplace. We noticed on Monday that there are dozens of companies that have not completed their business listing. And as we started reaching out to some of you guys, we realized that for many of you, the process is a little complex because of how the backend in our platform it is structured with the apps. So many of you received a text message yesterday, those that have signed up with their cell phone numbers. I believe we have about 377 cell phone numbers of business owners that have registered in our portal over the last 60 days, so that's May and June. So we're going to be following up with you so we can help you complete your listing. There are going to be a couple of people involved in that process. And for all those that register with email, please make sure that you add info@usbaec.com or info@hiscec.com to your list so you can receive emails from us, because we have two different databases. So we receive 377 registrations in May and June at the Hispanic Chamber of E-Commerce website, and I believe over 300 too. I need to get the numbers later today or tomorrow for the U.S. Business Association of E-Commerce. So we want to make sure that all of you have your listing completed, and you can take advantage of the platform and everything that we have to offer for you guys. So, again, thank you so much for registering in our site and for having the interest in getting involved in our marketplace, promoting your products and services, engaging with our business community, learning from the different experts that we have on a monthly basis that talk about different business topics. And, this is an online business ecosystem that it's growing thanks to you, and resources keep coming in, and that's going to help you guys compete more effectively in the digital economy, and everything that we do, it's pointing in that direction. So thank you again. So, short video. We know that we have a lot of companies in our database that are focused on just doing business with other businesses, and we're going to start creating more content focused on you guys based on the questions that you ask, on the recommendations that you make to our company. So we want to make sure that we tailor a lot of content in our blog for B2B and B2C. And for those micro enterprises that are in the B2B and that used to depend a lot on trade shows, expos, networking events, and that kind of stuff, and that now are curious to see on how you can grow your B2B business online, I'm going to share with you 10 ideas that hopefully will help you to define your online marketing strategy. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. We can put you in contact with folks that can help you out, or we may be able to answer some of your questions. So the first tip that I have for you guys is it's extremely important that you do a very extensive market research. You need to understand what's going on in your market, not just from the competitor perspective, but also follow some of or research some of those trends that are moving your market, moving your industry, and that way you can learn from those trends, but also from your competitors, what they're doing, how they're reaching out their target audience, if you share some similar clients, you can learn how they're creating content, which I'm going to talk about in a couple of minutes. So again, extremely important that you do a very extensive market research so you know which direction you are going to go, how you're going to be allocating resources, what type of content you are going to start creating, and how do you want to reach out to your top 3 most profitable clients. The second tip that I have, and by the way, we have a blog post about this video, this topic, so you can check it out in our website whenever you have a chance. So the second tip that I have for you guys is that you need to have a website that is not just like an online brochure, but it's more like a high performance website that can help you accomplish all of your goals, and that can be generating new leads, it can be generating new sales. So just because you have a B2B business, that doesn't mean that you cannot have an e-commerce store on your B2B site. So make sure that your website, it's a sales tool, that it allows you to accomplish all of your goals from the marketing perspective, the communication perspective, can help you to build your brand, can help you to connect with your target audience. It can help you to keep nurturing your relationship with your current clients. So your website is your hub, and it can play a very key role in growing your business, and definitely giving you it gives you the opportunity to reach out a bigger audience, because you are online. And even if your B2B business used to be more local, before the pandemic, post-pandemic, digital economy is growing. So you have to make sure that you have a very well-designed website with the content and everything that you need to do to accomplish your business goals. Saludos, Mario. Thank you for your message, and good friend from my hometown in Mexico, Morelia. Saludos, Mario. So tip number 3, once you create your site, you have the option of building your traffic organically, and you have the option of building your traffic with paid advertising. We know that a lot of small businesses and micro enterprises in the beginning, they have a very limited budget. So my recommendation is, after you build your site, with the right amount of pages and the right content, you make sure that that content is optimized to help you drive organic traffic to your site. So for example, if you're selling, avocados from Mexico, you want to make sure that you have certain pages within your site that talk about avocados from Mexico and the benefits of avocados from Mexico and the pricing from avocados from Mexico. So those keywords that people are searching for. So when your content get indexed by search engines, it can help you to drive that organic traffic to your site, and it can give you the possibility of connecting with potential clients in an organic way, that you don't have to pay for it. When they find you and they reach out to you, that means that your website is optimized, your content is valuable. That's why the search engines are showing it up or ranking it on the first pages, and all that organic traffic is very, very valuable. So make sure that you have a content strategy that can help you to reach potential clients through your blog posts, through your videos, through your social media content. And that's why the blog that we have in our platform, it's a very valuable tool for you, because even if you have a website, you can share part of your article in our blog. Our blog gets indexed by Google sometimes faster than what it does in your site, just because there is more content being shared through our platform on a weekly basis. So that's a good benefit for your business right there. So I want to encourage you that you use the blog application that we have on our platform, because it's very robust and it can help you to rank some of your content organically, and that organic content can drive new traffic to your site that eventually you can turn that traffic into new clients. Marcela Ramirez, do you provide services to build websites? We don't build them directly, Marcela, but I can connect you with some our members that we know that they are extremely professional and they know what to do. And if you want us to get involved in the process of giving you some ideas, we can definitely do that. We want to make sure that you create a website that works for your business and that you are not overcharged for what you need. Because oftentimes what happens is that some small businesses, when they don't know exactly what they want in a website, I mean, they may not know in terms of the design, like the look and feel, but oftentimes it's extremely important that you build your website based on your market research. So you can create a website, like I said on the point number 2, is that you can create a website that works as a sales agent, as a sales rep 24/7. And of course, it can have other functionalities, like I said, customer service, etc. But most businesses, they want to sell more, so you want to make sure that you build a website that can help you sell more if you are a B2B business, or even if you are a B2C with your e-commerce store. It's all about strategy. It's all about how you create the content. It's all about how you lay out your pages and stuff. So if we can help you with anything, Marcela, please let us know. Okay, happy to do so. Point number 4, make the necessary improvements to your content marketing strategy. In the beginning, you're going to start creating different articles, and you're going to start creating videos like this one, or lives, or posting content on your social media. And maybe after 90 days or half a year, you don't see the results that you are expecting. You don't have to wait that long, of course, but if you are a new business, you have to understand that you have to do a lot of like A/B testing, a lot of trial and error. So what you think, or when you define your strategy, what you think that was the right way to go, you may find out that it wasn't, and that's fine. I mean, it's normal to start creating content and not seeing any results, because you are also like learning your audience and how they behave online, what type of content they like. So it is important that you evaluate your content marketing strategy to see what's working, what's not, and then you can start fine-tuning it, right? The beauty of online marketing strategies is like you can see, or you can measure what you're doing on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, depending on your business and your industry, your market, like how fast it's moving. But when you start measuring the engagement and the type of traffic that your content is generating, you can start fine-tuning it and start creating content that is going to be even more appealing to your target audience. And that way you can generate more traffic to your site, and again, eventually turn that traffic into potential clients, right? So make sure that you don't get frustrated, because trust me, I have gone through that process myself. When we start creating some posts on social media, some articles in our blog, and we don't see any results, so we create videos and we only get like 3 or 5 people who actually watch them, and then you're like, oh my god, I created a video and it took me that long, and you don't get the 1,000 views or it doesn't go viral or whatever. But what is the most important thing here is like, don't go for like the massive volume, because for a lot of businesses, the quality of the prospects is more important than the quantity, right? So when you start creating content, you want to create content that is going to engage with your top 3 most profitable clients. And also, like, if you focus on the top 1, even if you don't reach out top 2 and top 3, if you are able to reach out your most profitable client with your content, that could mean that you only get, like a handful of visitors or a handful of views on a video, but those are clients that can generate a lot of revenue for your business. So pay attention to the folks that are watching, and kind of like get feedback from your current clients to see if the content that you are creating, it is engaging, and they like it, they share it, they appreciate it, they contact you for questions and stuff. I mean, there are so many different metrics that are going to allow you to know if the content that you are creating is good or not. So just keep an eye on the different metrics that can tell you if you are going in the right direction or not. And oftentimes, like if you're a small business, a micro enterprise, you're going to start creating all this content with no traction. That doesn't mean that your content is not good. It's just like it's going to take some time for people to find you. In our situation, I feel like we have created a lot of like valuable content in the past, but no one knew anything about the Hispanic Chamber of E-commerce or myself, or now the U.S. Business Association of E-commerce. So now that we're getting more people attracted to our platform, in the last 10, 12 months, in the last year, and they're watching videos that we posted like 8 years ago, and they're like, oh my God, I watched this video, and I'm like, oh wow, we created that video like in 2010, 2012. So that tells you that the content that we created like 10 years ago or 8 or 5 years ago, it wasn't that bad. It's just like it didn't get that enough of exposure. And now that we're getting more traffic to our site, and more people are consuming our content, and they are engaging more with our community, and they're helping each other out and stuff, so we're getting all this great feedback. So just be patient. When you're in business, a lot of times take longer than expected. So just be patient. Thank you, Paula, for your nice comment. I appreciate it. Number 5, stay up to date with social media marketing trends. That Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, all of them, they keep updating their platforms. So even when you have a marketing strategy laid out, and you think it's perfect, and even if it's working, and all of a sudden some of the algorithms change, or something change on these platforms, on how like people engage with your brand, how they engage with your accounts, and then you start seeing worse results, or different results to the ones that you were getting before. So it's important that you stay informed about the upcoming changes, some of the additional features that they're adding to their platforms, so you can take advantage of those and give your business as much visibility as possible. B2B it's a little tricky sometimes, because oftentimes, from my experience, I feel like a lot of B2B businesses most likely are gonna go to Google and try to find what they need on Google. So they may not engage a lot in like social media and stuff. But I can tell you that like if your content is really good, and if it gets indexed by Google, you will see some of your Twitter posts, of your YouTube videos on the first page of Google. So having that consistency on your social media profiles is going to help you out, and definitely staying up to speed with the changes and the features and everything that they keep adding to their sites is going to help you to keep fine-tuning your social media strategy. Number 6, we're going to get into paid advertising, which I think for B2B companies is extremely valuable, and my recommendation is that you do that as soon as you can afford it. Having a strong website and having all that organic traffic is really good for your business. But if you get to the point where you can afford paid advertising, PPC, or running ads on social media sites or websites where your company can benefit from the type of traffic that goes to those sites, just do it, because it is like more laser focus advertising. I mean, if you're selling avocados or cell phones or water or whatever, and wholesale bananas, etc. If you have a PPC campaign, people are gonna search for that on Google, and your app is gonna pop up, and of course you will have a better chance of getting a very solid lead, because that company is specifically searching for your products or service. And in the B2B world, it happens a lot. So having the budget to market your company through paid advertising online, it's something like a must do pretty much, and hopefully that's something that you can do sooner than later. Number 7, use remarketing strategies. So for example, when some of the folks visit websites that are related to your business, or even when they visit your website and then they go through like Facebook and stuff, you want to keep reminding them that you exist and the product that they just check out, so they can engage with you in some type of fashion. You know that usually with B2B products and services, there is going to be a lot of research, just because a company not just is not buying like a bottle of water or like a gallon of milk, right? Usually B2B companies are searching for very specific products and services, and they are usually not going to go with the first company that they find, because they are going to do the research to see who offers the most value and who gives them the best price. So when you can generate online campaigns or content that it can be exposed to these target clients in a consistent way, it's going to be kind of like a reminder. Say like, well, I have seen this company like 3 times in the last week. Let me check them out again. Maybe they are exactly what I'm looking for. And like first time I reach out to them, I didn't feel like they were, but now they're starting to grow on me. So make sure that you consider retargeting or remarketing as part of your strategy. Number 8, personalized marketing for B2B. I think this is important, especially in some specific industries. You want to make sure that a lot of your content addresses some of the specific needs, of your target audience, and you can accomplish that by personalizing your marketing or your content. So for example, if you have an email list or a database and you have a monthly newsletter, you can also create groups within that database for people that are searching for certain specific products that you sell, so you can keep them informed about what is happening or what's coming for that product, what specials you are running for that specific product. So you know that your whole database is not interested in knowing about every single product that you sell. But when you personalize your marketing strategy, that you can start creating a more meaningful engagement with your current clients or potential clients. So keep that in mind as part of your strategy. And use accounts-based marketing. But there is a little more explanation in the article that I posted, but it's another strategy that you want to consider for your overall B2B online marketing strategy. And review your analytics. I mentioned it earlier. If you are posting content on your social media, your blog, your website, etc., I'm sorry. Make sure that you keep track of all your metrics to see what's working and what's not, and you can fine-tune whatever is needed to be fixed, change, or improve. So metrics extremely important as part of your marketing strategy, and you can track those metrics on a weekly basis, daily basis if you're running some ads, to make sure that you are not wasting your money. You can make changes on your online ads. That's the beauty of those. So you can start seeing better results, and you can track a lot of things online, so the number of leads that you get, the type of leads that you get, the follow-ups, etc. So make sure that you keep a really good dashboard as part of your online marketing strategy, your B2B online marketing strategy, to make sure that you have a good return on investment and allocate your resources to the best of your ability. So there you have it, 10 points, 10 tips that I hope are of some value to you guys. I know that there are a lot of micro B2B businesses that are just starting and they're trying to figure out innovative ways to promote their products and services. Remember that we have marketplace for B2B companies. So if you are selling products and services to other businesses, I want to encourage you to go to our website, usbaec.com, and register your business. Right now we have the membership sponsored by Wells Fargo. So if you are interested in taking advantage of the platform that we have to help you promote your business, do it. It's a very powerful platform, and we are getting more and more businesses every week as part of this network. So it's also a good niche for some of you guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, if you have any feedback, please let us know. And we appreciate if you can help this. If you can share, this live with some of your contacts, like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us, our social media profiles, all that. It helps us to keep moving forward and reaching out more and more of you guys, and to keep building this online business ecosystem that is helping many small businesses across the country. So thank you very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Take care.